No worry and mouth.
I'm so confused.
Oh, man, that's some sick shit, man.
I don't know what's nastier, wearing a condom while you get head or the girl putting her mouth on latex. Well, that's disgusting.
Well, you do want to protect yourself. Let's be responsible with our platform.
Don't put your mouth on a lubricated piece of rubber.
I agree with you. That I'm in agreement with you. I'm not arguing with that point with you at all, Rory.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. I'm I'm an advocate of condom use. I use condoms, but
yeah, you're pretty weird like that.
Yeah, it's.
I couldn't say what I wanted to say.
I know. That's why I just laughed. I stopped it. I know what you wanted to say. Yeah, but I don't know if I've ever used more than 3 condoms in a day. Like once I run through the 3-pack,
and then it's raw doggy.
It's just like, yo, I think at this point we love each other. At this point, it's love,
or that gas station sex pill just won't wear off.
Yeah,
or that Exxon special.
I'm in love. Oh, this pill is amazing, and I underestimated this thing because this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not
more
calling
than 3
the doctor.
condoms? Come on, Rory. Let's just be real. We got to be real on our platform.
All right, well, let me be real with you. After you use the 3 condoms and then you go raw, don't you feel dumb for fucking 3 times with a condom?
Yeah. Come on now. Well, I mean, we know that. That's part of it. But now, once you do that 2 or 3 times, you know how to. The
STDs go away. The scare of pregnancy. You have no more cum left. Now you're just fucking.
It's just kind of like it's muscle memory. You kind of like know when to pull out. You know when to.
So your muscles can protect you from chlamydia.
Yeah.
They'll force the chlamydia
away. The older
away.
you get, you got to be a vet. You can't be a rookie trying this. I wouldn't recommend this for anybody that's just jumping into the sex game. Like you got to be a few years in experience. You got to know how to read the signs of a woman. You got to have certain conversations. You got to look for certain answers that she's giving you based on questions that you're asking, and you can kind of sort of like gauge it from there.
What's in 2021? What's like the go-to condom? Has it changed? Like the way technology has become?
I'm still a Magnum guy, Trojan.
Okay. Oh, my bad, bro.
No.
Shit, my fault. I didn't know who I was sitting next to.
Say my bad to dude's condom preference.
It was NYC
oh, my bad.
Subway condoms when I was coming up.
Yeah, you're a grown man now. You can't do that anymore. You're a grown man. You got to spend money.
I
on
was
your
breaking
condoms.
lifestyles left and right.
I hate when they have the condoms in the glass case. You got to call the person in the front.
Oh, that happens to me with Plan B.
Yeah, it's
which I hate. It's super awkward. Like, hey, slipped up.
It's me again.
Can you go over the speaker thing and say I think I potentially knocked someone up?
Yeah, man. But I mean, it is what it is. Everybody protect yourselves, have fun, but be responsible. That's the point we're trying to make.
Has there ever been a girl like in CVS that was attractive while you were buying condoms?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then you looked at her and like bought another pack, gave her the eyes?
No, I looked at her. One time I was buying. I bought condoms. I had some lube. I had some baby wipes, some granola bars, and some water.
It's an efficient man.
Yeah, she looked at me.
You were packing for the weekend. You was going on a camping trip?
I prepared for the apocalypse. They told me the world was in it.
If this Delta virus hits us, I'll be ready.
Yeah, they told me the world was in it, and I was like, let me go stock up. So yeah, I bought some condoms and some lube and some granola bars and some water. And it was a cute girl at the checkout counter, and I was in Union Square. There was a CVS down there, Target? No, CVS. I believe
there was a CVS there. Or
right?
Dwayne Reed, one of those.
I think it was Dwayne Reed, you're right. And she was at the checkout aisle, and she was cute, but she kind of looked at me and just gave me the high eyebrows, like, oh, it's going to be an interesting night for you.
I don't think people give you your credit. This was years and years and years ago, LA show. I have watched you bag a woman in CVS.
Have you?
Yeah.
Which woman did I bag in CVS?
It was late night. We were with Swole leaving the LA show, and I think you had to go buy condoms and baby wipes. I went with you to obviously just get water.
Obviously, Rory. What else
I just went to go get water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw you in action.
Oh, she was so bad. She was gorgeous.
Yeah, and then I was like fake jealous.
I fucked that up though. I fumbled that.
I
never told you about that.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah,
because she was bad.
She was gorgeous.
She shouldn't have been in CVS.
She shouldn't have.
Someone should have been in CVS.
And it was
for
a
her.
line, and I told her, I was like, yo, come skip me. She's had shampoo or something like that.
It was just the 3 of us.
Yeah, that's it. Like, come skip the line. It's all good.
Don't try to sound gallant.
Let me cook.
It was the 3 of us. It was fucking 1 a.m.
Let me cook, man. I let her skip me because she, what I'm saying, I didn't want her waiting that long. So I let her skip me. Went outside to the car. She was sitting there, and I approached the passenger window. We talked.
You approached baby, right? What's your agent type?
You know what I'm saying? You know how I do it. And she gave me the number, and we were texting, we were talking, and I fumbled it, but I didn't know this was a fumble.
Okay.
I'm programmed. I thought this was protocol. Never seen this woman before, and she had agreed to meet up with me the next night and go to dinner and all of that. And I literally asked her if she had, and I've never done this since then. I asked her if she had Instagram.
Okay.
And she completely just was like turned off by that.
Interesting.
I understand it though. I understand why she was turned off by that. I understand it. Looking back, I understand it.
I could see that in the DMs on Twitter. But once you've seen her in real life,
yeah,
maybe. Or were you trying to like flex the show like, yo, I'm a podcast. Like you should see you should see my page.
I was kind of, no, that's nasty. It wasn't that. It was more so like, here's a beautiful young lady that I've never seen before.
You want to give her some double taps.
Yeah, and it's like, and I was trying to gauge, because you know they show you a couple plates on Instagram, so I was kind of gauge the type of shit she likes.
See where you're at.
Yeah, okay. You know Instagram is like a resume.
Your due diligence.
Yeah,
some research.
I was doing. But she was completely turned off by the fact that I asked her if she had an Instagram, and she never responded to another.
Because she had a man. And you was fucking, and you was ruining it.
Maybe she did, but she was
just trying to get a.
She completely stopped responding to my text after that.
Yeah, she was looking for a cheat, and you fucked up the cheat.
I did. I just said I fumbled it, bro. She was bad. If you're out there, she's listening.
She was,
I forgot her name.
Woman in CVS from 4 years ago.
I think she was using Pantene Pro V. I think that was the shampoo. She had the Pantene Pro V. She was gorgeous, man. I would love to just take her to lunch and just laugh about asking for her Instagram. It was a great time.
I wonder if we could find her Instagram with context clues. If we were women, we could.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Just say where her coordinates 10 years ago.
I forgot her name, though. She had a unique name, too. I forgot her name, but...
that wasn't her name.
No.
100%.
Yeah, definitely gave me a fake name.
She was just trying to beat in the sprinter.
She may have been a fugitive.
I've definitely fumbled... Let me not say fumbled a situationship or a relationship or anything like that. I've fumbled the fuck. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
I fumbled the fuck by being too nice and thinking that she wanted to like be respected as a woman. I've definitely misread okay, I need to take you out to eat. I need to do this for you. We need to have conversation. I need to know.
Wanted to get right to it.
Need to know your background. Like, oh my God, what color? Whoa.
Yeah.
I love fuchsia.
Yeah. She wasn't with none of that.
No. And she's like, all right, you're wasting my time. No, I don't want to go out to eat with you.
No, she
like,
just wants to get right to it. Yeah, exactly. See, but it's funny when women are like that with guys, because it kind of throws us off. Like, as much as we say we love a woman that's, aggressive and this, that, you really don't until you run into that. Like, some women are so aggressive that it really like throws you off your game. You know what I mean?
Even if you have some experience with aggressive women, you still as a man have that, like, is this a setup? In the back of your head.
Right.
At all times.
She's trying to give me something.
Something is going on here that's has not to be. Right.
I'm not that attractive.
No.
Like, I've never been, like, it's never been this easy for me.
No.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. But sometimes you just gotta, women, like, listen, man, I know what it is. I know what you're looking for. Cut the shit. You don't want to get to know me. You think I'm sexy. You think I'm attractive, and you want to fuck. That's it.
Yeah, but then sometimes we'll do that, and then we'll end up liking each other after.
Well, those are the best times, because y'all understand what it is already. There's no room for bullshit. We already crossed that line. We know what this is about. This is a physical thing. But hey, we can still have, great conversation in public. But we know what it is at the end of the night. We're going to fuck and then go our separate ways.
I'm a big believer in people that fuck on the first date or the first meet typically end up in long-term relationships.
My longest relationship was with a woman that I slept with the first night we went out.
Same.
Yeah.
The only relationships I've had in my life are from women that I've slept with on the first night.
Are we whores, Rory?
No, I just think we know what we want, and they knew what they wanted, and there was a level of trust once you enter into somebody's body. Yeah. Is that not what it is? I mean, not entering into somebody's body.
But Jesus Christ, it just sounds like you're fucking impaling somebody.
I'm in her temple now.
Yes,
I'm a Jew on a Friday in her body.
Yes, you entered the woman's temple and you had an intimate moment. Yes, you're correct.
A bar mitzvah.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know where this was going. All right, so clearly you fucked thousands of women.
Oh my God, no.
And you're also part of the vegan community.
Yeah.
So have you ever noticed a performance difference, a smell difference, or an energy difference with a vegan woman versus a chicken spot woman?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can smell the panning coming out of her orifices. when she's
her orifices.
Yeah, her orifices. You can smell the benny coming out of her orifice. Like if she eats too much of that shit, it the body has a way of releasing toxins on its own.
This is the vegan or the chicken spot?
No, this is the chicken spot.
I love that smell. I love when the grease comes out the pores.
Yeah,
I use grease as lube.
Yeah, it's you gotta kind of be mentally ready for that. It'll throw you off if you're not though, because sometimes you don't know a woman's diet, and it's like whoa, like when you getting intimate, it's like okay, here's a meat eater. You know what I mean? She eats flesh. You can smell it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, women they take care of themselves, like older women. Now, younger women, I can't,
vegan is trendy now. I feel like the younger chicks are getting on the vegan shit. I mean, look, I'm just a straight white male that obviously knows about a woman's body. Yeah, so.
Listen, what do we know, Rory? We're stupid men that are just walking around the planet looking for granola bars and water at 3 a.m.
Because mad baby wipes and condoms.
Yeah, what do we know? We don't know shit.
Listen,
we don't know shit.
If I'm at Walgreens, I'm there for the coin star. I collect coins.
But yeah, I would like to see that young lady. I would like to hang out with her again. She's
probably married to the guy that she was with at this time.
Probably, but that doesn't mean we can't go out for lunch. I'm not trying to get with her.
And she saw that you use condoms, so that's not really cheating.
She's always a respectful, responsible guy.
Yeah, and we had a bodyguard there. You had a chain on.
Yeah,
it was.
She definitely thought I was a rapper.
100%.
It was rapper vibes. CVS, 2 in the morning, condoms, security guard, Sprinter van, rapper.
If you saw that she had condoms at the checkout counter, would you have been turned off?
Turned off? No.
It's a good question.
I wouldn't have been turned off. I would have actually been like, I would have laughed. We would have had a laugh about that. I wouldn't have been turned off though. I respect whenever you see a woman that's buying condoms it was kind of weird. I remember I was with a woman and I was at her house and we were ready to have sex and I didn't have any condoms. And I'm like, damn, but I was prepared to go get some. And she pulled out some from her like nightstand in her room, but it was an open box. So I'm like, okay, clearly this is like, these are rollover condoms. Like this last nigga left these here, it's roll over to the next nigga. So I used it. Don't get it twisted. I wasn't like that prideful.
I think we've all used a condom that was intended for another dick.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But
which is okay.
It was my shit. It was my type of condom. I was like, okay,
it was your turn.
Yeah, I was like, okay. We definitely had a talk after though, and I was like, yo, listen, don't ever pull out a open box of condoms and hand them to me again. Like, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when she told me she had a dude at her house like 3 weeks before that, like her friend, and they were like, just chilling. I was like, okay.
Her friend? They were just chilling?
They were just chilling.
Like how the way Ben and J-Lo chill?
The way we were chilling. Yeah, exactly. The way Ben and J-Lo were just chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's the same type of shit.
You had a tweet, which I thought, and I don't care to talk about Ben and J-Lo. I don't. But
I do because we need to get to the bottom of this shit, Rory.
I think the topic that you brought up on the Twitter timeline was very interesting. Mm-hmm. I'm paraphrasing, so please correct me if I'm wrong.
What I said was, and Ben and J-Lo never stopped seeing each other. But that's another topic for another day. Mm-hmm. And what I was saying was, they obviously were in love at one point, right? And whatever happened. They went to separate ways, and J-Lo had a family, and she was married, and But I know when a rebound isn't really a rebound, and it's just now,
I can be more public with what I've been doing for quite some time.
Because Ben is too cool. Like he ain't on it like, oh, she giving me another shot. He on it like, we just out in the open with it now. But we've been communicating, we've been hanging out, we've been having chai latte dates together and talking about family and career. And not saying that they were intimate. I'm not going to do all of that. But I'm just saying, like, you can definitely tell that they didn't just start communication again. They didn't just start hanging out again.
He lingered correctly, is what you're saying.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He
won't overstep his boundaries when she's in a relationship.
He respect the game. Like, okay, I fucked up. She moved on.
We don't know.
We don't know who fucked up. But whatever happened, they moved on. They went separate ways. Ben dated who he dated.
I saw a tweet that said J-Lo easily went back into the relationship because Ben wasn't the toxic one.
So maybe Ben gave her a second chance. Like I told you. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you I was the one for you, but cool, whatever. You had to go through your experience and learn.
Yeah.
But they always come back to the good ones.
Wanted to dance salsa with Mark Anthony and do some roids with A-Rod, but I was still around.
When you have a
Gone
voice
Girl
like,
and whatever other Boston movie came out this year.
Yeah. I mean, when a guy has a voice like Mark Anthony, it's hard for a woman not to fall in love. Like, Have you
And
ever heard
honestly, A-Rod is kind of an angel.
Yeah,
So
A-Rod is, legendary athlete who, made a shitload of money and if women find him attractive. I get it. But now it's like, Ben is sitting there like...
When you can be attractive next to Derek Jeter.
Yeah, you're an attractive guy. Yeah.
Gotta get props. Gotta get props.
But, Ben, now he's back in... looks like he's in the driver's seat comfortably and they're enjoying each other. And, it's good to see. It's good to see that real love, you can go through things, but you always find your way back together.
Well, Ben did the thing where he didn't fall off. Mm-hmm. Because that's a big thing, especially
he
when you
became
date
Batman after they broke up.
Somebody for like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and they like kind of stayed consistent.
Right.
And they were kind of expecting, I'm not saying this is Ben and J-Lo, but I've been there where I'm like, I could tell she was going down the wrong path. She's going to fall off. Mm-hmm. And then I kind of get out of the dust and the smoke and years have passed and she's doing fucking great.
Right.
I'm like, damn it, why didn't she fall off?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's a real thing. Like it's
her memes about, you're going to miss me one day were right. Fuck.
Right. But you don't never want to be doing bad after you break up with a woman and she sees you like that because it's almost like validity for her. Like, see, I'm glad I left this dude. He wasn't shit when I was with him and now he's worse. Where Ben Affleck, he became Batman after they broke up.
Yeah.
It's hard not to date Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like J-Lo couldn't say no to Bruce Wayne. Are you kidding me? Bruce Wayne? This is Bruce Wayne we talk about. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, he's Bruce now.
Listen, though, I was in shootouts with Shine. I could have used you.
Where were you? Where were you that night at the club, right? Yeah. Yeah, but shout out to Ben and J-Lo. But yeah, I know a rebound versus he was always on the sidelines.
Well, that's just something men need to realize at all times.
Play your part.
No, I'm saying from the other side. If you're in a relationship with a woman, there's always one she has been talking to through every single relationship. He's always going to be there, and he will betray you one day.
This is why you got to watch the ones that women call, "Oh, that's my friend." Because it's a thin line between friend and fucking.
To me, it's even scarier when they're like, "No, that's my ex."
Nah, you can't. You cool with your girl being cool with her ex?
I don't mind it. It depends. It's a circumstance.
You're such a brave Irish lad.
No, I'm a sucker. There's a big difference.
That's what it is.
Wait, whoa. No.
I'm not with that shit,
no,
man. You cannot be cool with your fucking ex. Nah, fuck that. No.
Who cares?
Nah, me. You can't be cool with your ex. Fuck that. You can't be cool with your ex. Your ex, he's your ex for a reason.
Yeah,
Why the fuck y'all still cool?
They could be friends.
So y'all just stop fucking, but y'all still cool?
I hope they stop fucking.
That's what I'm saying. So you never really know. You're just sitting home, just playing the guessing game. Like, yo, are they fucking? Are they like still?
Well, that's why you trap her in your home and never let her leave.
Oh my God, Rory, this is a good time.
But no, it's circumstantial. I don't mind it because I'm cool.
I'm cool
with
with
my exes. I know you are.
Yeah,
I know you
I'm
are.
talking shit. I'm not insecure when it comes to shit. But it's you have to monitor. Like, it can't be like you could be friends with your ex. You be cool with your ex, but it can't be on some shit like he feel like he could FaceTime you any time of night. He feel like he could text you any time of night. He feel like that's not, it's boundaries. Like, I'm not saying y'all can't be cordial and, send memes to each other. And actually, don't send my girl no memes.
See, that's where I would draw a line.
Because
matter of fact, you could FaceTime her at 2 a.m. and I'd be okay with it if you're not sending her memes.
Yeah, memes is foreplay. Because you send the right meme,
100%.
She start giggling too much and her nipple get hard and shit like that. And then now you got her thinking about, past rendezvous that y'all had. No, we're not doing that.
I know I'm becoming old because I do envy these kids. These kids do not realize how hard it was to actually be funny to a woman. Like when you had to be the funny guy and come up with jokes and make her laugh.
Right.
Y'all can literally sit on the internet all day and recycle other people's jokes and send them to her and she'll laugh like you said it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a fucking luxury.
It's a cheat code now. That's why I said I don't understand, the younger guys that are not cool with the women now. Like, it's so easy to be cool amongst women now because you know how to look fly because all you gotta do is open Instagram and see what all the cool dudes are wearing.
Well, people wear those things and don't look as cool.
That's true, but I'm just saying, certain aesthetics, certain pieces that you have to be deemed a cool guy.
Yeah, I just thought, let me go buy Polo.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it works. Polo works, but you know where to take a woman now. You know which restaurants to go to. Yeah. You know which vacations to go to seem like you're cool. Like, so if you're not, it's like almost weird when you see a dude and it's like, how are you not cool? Like, the cheat code is in front of you, literally, to be a cool. It's like how to be cool 101 is right in your phone every day.
But I think that shit is kind of corny though. Like, I never want to go. And again, this is the hipster in me, 100%. That I will admit. Like once a spot, even a vacation spot, becomes everyone's going there. Like
You don't want to.
this is my prideful hipsterness. Do I want to go to Greece? 1,000%.
Yeah, but
it
I
looks
can't.
fucking beautiful.
But almost can't.
But now I'm the guy that's taking you to Greece.
Yeah. It's almost like you can't go.
And then I'm scared, like when I land, you're gonna know where to go.
They know everything because they saved photos.
No, because they've been already.
How crazy
Oh no,
is
baggage
that?
claim is this way, babe.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah. How do you know? How do you know this
You
airport
speak
so
Greek?
well? Right. But it's almost like you have the type of women that they save these vacation photos and they want to reenact and remake these same photos that they saw. You know, the one when they're holding the hand, but you can't see the guy, and it's like the girl is holding his hand and pulling him, and they want to recreate these photos all over the world. And sometimes you got to just be the guy behind the camera.
I went to the Dominican Republic like a month or two ago, and it was a large group. And then within the large group, there was people we didn't know that were pluses of the group. You know how those type of shits go.
Yeah.
And it was interesting to watch like the type of women that go on vacation. Because there is the two types, like 3 types actually. There's the women that want to enjoy the vacation and like really go see the shit, live the vacation.
Taking some of the culture of the place.
Then there's the other side that literally were just searching for locations to take Instagram pictures.
Okay.
And then there's the perfect middle ground of the chick, because I think it's cool. Go get fly. Go take a beautiful picture on Instagram. I love that.
Yeah.
But there's that middle ground of that woman, and that's like the crew that we found. Like, all right, we'll allocate 2 hours for y'all to go over here.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go on a 4-wheeler
Okay. Got you.
and jump into a cave.
Got you. Yeah, I think you should do
If
all
you
of
turn
that
your
shit.
flash on, maybe you could take a picture.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I can't do the vacation. We're just here to get content.
Yeah, like I always thought vacation was to relax. Like now it seems like vacations are literally work. Like you have to go here. Like first of all, don't take me on a vacation. Like I don't want to go on vacation with you and wake up to an itinerary.
That's aggressive.
Like don't give me that shit. Like
It's
okay,
overwhelming.
then we're gonna have breakfast at 8. I'm sleep at 8. I don't want breakfast at 8. Then we're gonna go here at 9. Then at 10 we're taking a tour of the mountains and. I'm doing all of this before noon. No, not on vacation. I'm gonna sleep in late. I want to wake up. I want to eat. I want to have sex. You know what I mean?
Naturally.
Then I maybe want to swim, maybe.
Yeah.
And then listen to
Have
some
sex.
music, smoke some weed, have sex again, shower, eat, sex again. Like that's all. I just want to eat, shower, and have sex on vacation.
People need to, when you go on vacation with people, you have to discern: is this an excursion or is this a vacation?
Right.
Because I think everyone needs I'm literally going to go from this hotel room in the resort and I'm going to go to the beach. And that's going to, this is what we're doing.
That's it.
This is it.
You don't want to see some of the country and the countryside and the jungle. No, I don't.
But you should save, and again, I am not the travel agent. I am a domestic man. I can tell you all about Virginia Beach if you want.
Yeah.
But I think you need with those locations, like if you want to do the like literally just relax thing, go to Puerto Rico. Just go to a resort and sit on the beach.
Just stay there, sit on the beach, chill
if you
out.
want me to go to fucking Bali, whatever the shoe brand versus
Bali, same thing.
whatever the shoe brand versus the country or the continent is,
Yeah.
I might need to go on an excursion. If I'm traveling that long, I'm not going to relax.
Yeah, I don't mind, taking a couple pictures on, the nice, beautiful backdrops wherever we're visiting and stuff like that. But just don't give me an itinerary. I hate the itinerary. Don't tell me that we have to wear all white when we go to dinner tomorrow. Like I don't like what the fuck is that?
What age does the group vacation stop though? Because a lot of that times, the itinerary shit gets weird, especially if like, all right, say I won't even say like a couple's trip, but say like you and some friends go with some girls. Mm-hmm. Some are intimate, some are trying to be intimate. Mm-hmm. Maybe there's one couple, but like I say, even ratio of that.
Yeah.
And then all those girls don't really know each other, but one of them is making the itinerary.
Right.
World War III happens within the first hour, I want to say, from baggage claim.
Yeah.
At what age do you just stop doing that? Like we're
Group
no longer
trips-
doing the group shit. It's either I'm going with a
group
chick
tr-
or me and my friends are going.
Group trips seem to get more intense the older you get.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think the older you get, the more you take a group trip and you hang out with your friends and they bring their lady and I think that's a part of getting older. Like I don't recall doing too many group trips in my 20s.
Yeah, I'm either.
You know what I mean? But now
poor.
it seems more intense. Like every other month, the guys are hitting the chat like, "Yo, let's go here, let's go," and I'm just like,
Do y'all work?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to go there. Like, no, thank you. Like, I'm fine. I'll sit this one out.
Yeah, wait, I had a fucking really good point that I just forgot. 30s. So in my 30s, it's different with those group trips because there's different types of 30s. In your 20s, for the most part, there's one type of 20, right? To try to have some fun. Someone could be 32 years old and be in the marriage, relationship, mortgage life. And someone could be 32 years old, still on the wildest ride of their entire life. When those two groups meet, it's the worst thing ever. I just don't think 30-year-olds should travel together because there's too many types of 30. There's only one type of 20 for the most part.
Yeah. And when you're 30, I think you're just starting to more so learn the type of things that you're really into, especially if you go on vacation. So it can clash. Like if you go with a group of people, it's like what you like doing versus what they like doing. And then now you're the Debbie Downer. Now you're the one that's acting funny. You're the one that's killing the vibe on the trip. Like you don't ever want to do that. That's why going on group trips, you have to be careful of who you invite because one person can ruin the entire trip.
Have you ever brought the girl that couldn't handle her liquor and ruined the entire night for everyone? And
Not on vacation,
now you're
no.
sober and like, I'm sorry.
Not on vacation.
I know you paid a lot of money for this.
Yeah, no. That's never happened to me on vacation. But again, you got to be careful with the type of women that you invite. Because you got to invite the woman that you know you can put her in a room with anybody and she will.
That's a fact.
She will, you know what I mean? She can get along. She can have conversation with them. She's not offended by things easily. Like she doesn't take things personal. If somebody says something, you know, like sometimes women will sit in a room with people and have a conversation and it's like the one woman that takes everything personal. Oh my God. And it's like, he's not talking about you. And then now you got to sit there and niggas is looking at you like, yo, son, get your girl under control.
What is he laughing at?
Yeah.
Like,
We're
all laughing. It's funny. It's not about you.
Oh my God. I remember one time I went on a date with a friend of mine to a comedy show. And oh my God, we had a comedy show, comedians, and she's taking everything literal that the comedians are saying. And she started getting into it with the comedians on stage. Like we're sitting down in the audience and she's actually going back and forth arguing with the comedians. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, yo, relax, because now you got me looking, because the comedian is looking like, yo, dog, get your lady.
And by the way, now you're in the stray of a bullet.
Exactly. Like now he about to start talking crazy to me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at her like, yo, relax. Like, why are you taking this so personal? Why are you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be jokes.
Yeah.
And she just took everything literal. No need to say that was the last time we ever hung out. We never went out after that. But it was just like, damn, like I respect the way the comedian handled it because he looked at me like, bruh, I got the mic, I'm on stage, like, calm her down, please.
Weezy and I actually, when we were in LA, saw Bill Burr at the Comedy Store.
How was it?
Well,
you told me.
Phenomenal, yeah. And there was a woman like to the left of us on the front of the stage that he got into it with. And I won't get into it because clearly he was doing new material and I don't want to say what it was because that's fucked up. But he just like destroyed.
It's Bill Burr.
Like, no, but like.
It was bad.
It was uncomfortable.
She
but
wrote
in
a letter
great
back.
way.
Yeah.
She must have left right after.
Like if she was Yelp elite, the comedy club's getting closed down.
Dog, he destroyed this woman with 5 words at most.
I love it. It's like, yo, this is comedy. Like none of that personal, shit here. Like this is comedy. We're here to laugh at real shit, some political shit, some real world problems, but we're here to laugh about it, find humor in it. And that's it. Like, don't bring your personal energy here and fuck the night up. But but be careful about who you invite on trips, though.
I was about to say, to quickly backtrack, being able to move in any situation, I think, is the number one travel partner thing.
Absolutely. You got to have somebody that knows how to have fun.
And go with the flow. Like, if something fucks up, just take it on the chin.
Fuck it. It is what it is. We're here. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having a good time. Nothing is going to ruin that. I love women like that.
Yeah. And that's not even shit. I don't even want to say that's a gender thing because I've been on trips where the dude was like, yo, I was looking at her like, why would you bring this dude?
Oh yeah, now that's even worse. When it's a dude that's like that, it's like, yo, you looking at him like, fam, come on, fam. Like, who? First of all, who are you?
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like we don't even know you like that.
And a girl that wants to sleep with you next. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Give it up. But yeah, we were in LA.
Great time. It's always a great time in LA.
We recorded an episode but missed an episode.
Yeah, but we doing something special with that.
Yeah, so an episode was actually recorded. Good episode. Had a guest towards the end,
right?
But we're gonna hold on to that, and then that's why the belly thing came right after.
Yeah,
we won't be skipping weeks, guys. We didn't take a break. We were in LA, and we were shooting content the whole time.
I enjoyed the belly thing. I actually watched it. I was watching it while we were editing, but it was good to watch it after we finally put it out. And I'm mad. It was certain things I wish I would have spoke to him about, but we got some other shit planned that we're gonna do. So we'll have another chance to sit and talk. But it was a few things that I wanted to talk to him about. But overall, I thought it was great. People seem to be enjoying the conversation. It wasn't the prototypical who's your top 5 MCs, and it wasn't that. It was more so like, yo, what's up, man? Like, are you good? How you been? How's everything? You know what I mean? Like, where's your mental health at, and how you feeling your physical health, and how's everything personally on a personal level. And it was great, man. I thought we did a good job. I enjoyed it.
And even as someone, because I know you and Belly had a relationship prior too. That was my first time meeting Belly, and I mean, I've always been a fan of his actual music and his writing, and but more so his personal type of records. I had an idea of him going into that, and it was a very serious one. So to realize how like much of a clown, and I mean that in a good way, like how funny he is,
his personality,
and how he can go back and forth between serious shit and funny shit, and how sarcastic he is. It was cool. I kind of felt like I was one of the listeners of like finding out about this dude. It's like I had no idea you were this cool.
I think a lot of people, that's what they took from it. They didn't realize how much personality, and that was a thing for me. I always, I follow Belly and a few interviews that he has online, and you kind of feel someone's personality through interviews and shit like that. And I always knew that he had this personality. So for me to actually have the opportunity to sit down, he opened his home for us. And, it was very personal and very, we stayed and kicked it after we finished recording.
Yeah.
He's just a great guy, man. Great guy.
Super hospitable,
One of my favorite people,
Moving fucking $10,000 couches. Like, hey, let's try this. And I'm like,
he was with it.
That shot didn't even work. He was like, well, just put it back.
Just put it back. Put the couch back. Like, fuck it,
He made a shroom tea. You drank some shroom tea. Did we ever talk about that on air or no? I can't remember. I don't want to repeat stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if we did, but it was good. I mean, it was a great way, like you said, it was a great way to introduce me to the shrooms.
Yeah.
It wasn't too intense. It just felt like you smoked some good weed. It was a real calm, cool vibe. But we do have to I have to do the real shrooms now.
And which is our next content idea.
I have to do the real shrooms. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hearing great things about it from a lot of women. A lot of women have been telling me about shrooms.
Yeah. When I was in DR, we were shroomed up. And it was the women provided them all.
Yeah, a lot of women have been telling me about shrooms and how great it is, and you gotta wait till you have sex on shrooms. And I'm like, whoa, I
haven't had sex on shrooms.
Yeah, I was just like, well, I was just trying to just feel how it was to just be like on them and just like,
let me try to get to know myself first.
Not lose my mind and trip out while I'm on it. Like, I didn't even think about having sex, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah. Someone said I walk like a GTA character, and I didn't stop laughing for the entire day.
That is hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
I saw that tweet, and I was walking around my apartment like a GTA character.
Like a GTA character.
Crying, laughing.
Yeah. It's always funny when you just like, one guy said he didn't even know I could walk. Like, he just saw me in a stool like for 3 years. He's like, yo, I never even knew you know how to walk. I was like, it's funny because, you don't really see me personally to see me in real time walking around the city, but that was funny. But the people seem to be enjoying it, man. And, we're looking forward to it. We got some more stuff planned, some more things we are working on and trying to feed the people. There
was a topic I wish we did talk about with him, which I saw in the comments, pardon me, of how like comfortable you were in that kitchen. And everyone's like, oh, Maul must have been there 1,000 times. He opened the fridge without even asking. Rory's in the corner like, I wonder if I should even touch this cupboard.
Nah, man. I mean, it's a vibe that you feel. When someone says, yeah, no, go ahead, man, you good. Like, nobody, all you gotta do is ask one time. And
but on camera, that conversation hadn't happened. Right. So to everyone else, it was like, Maul just walked in and started opening people's fridge.
Man. I mean, again, that's the homie Belly, man. He was very welcoming. The guns on the wall were kind of threw you off a little bit, startled you when you walked in.
They were clearly fake. They were clearly fake.
Set the tone.
Yeah. Well, I looked up the serial numbers when you guys were in the bathroom.
Yeah. That's what you were doing, taking pictures of the serial numbers.
Hey, Benner, I need a favor.
Run this number right here for me. Yeah.
But no, it was fun. And
we had a good time.
But that
album coming soon. See you next Wednesday.
Yes, which is really good.
Album will be available soon. The album is great. I love it. New single out right now with The Weeknd and Young Thug, Better Believe.
Yeah, the video's fire too.
Yeah, they did a great job in the video. A lot of effects, a lot of
and we saw it without the effects, which I almost like
You have a new
liked
respect
better.
for it. Yeah, you have a new respect for it now,
But I
right?
think it could be kind of cool to just do the video with no, like that shit was kind of fly
Yeah,
without the.
yeah.
It came out amazing.
Yeah.
But Michael Mann,
I think that was his name, right? I don't
who
know.
directed Rush Hour 3? Because that's who I think he's talking about. It's a white dude. Obviously, we're not talking about the little X's and everyone like that. We're talking about
Brett Ratner.
Brett Ratner. Is that who you're talking about? Because Brett Ratner
He did a lot of he
some
did a
wild
lot
shit
of
back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, he did a lot of big budget music videos as well, for sure. He definitely did. But I don't know if that's who I was talking about. But yeah, put Brett up there. He's on that list of.
Michael Bay did not do any hip hop videos.
I feel like he did, bro.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I feel like he did. But either way, a great video. Shout out to Belly. And See You Next Wednesday will be available soon in stores.
Yeah, and that wasn't our last LA trip.
Not in stores. How old am I? Who the fuck is going to a store to buy a Belly album?
Streaming sites they're stores.
No, they're not. It's my fucking
It's
phone.
e-commerce. Yeah, you're paying for it. It's a store. That's where the
Fucking
store is.
It's my phone, bro.
It's a store.
Okay. Well,
This entire thing is bigger than a mall.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Well, available in your phone, DSPs, and in stores. See you next Wednesday.
Yes, it's
soon.
your local Fi or
Yeah.
Tower Records. But that wasn't our LA trip that we were on this last one. Mo and I got as far away from Miami as we possibly could.
Yeah. We didn't want to roll or be loud. So we just went to the West Coast and, just had a little chill time, a little cool out.
Did you watch any of the Rolling Loud footage?
I saw Kodak Black. Everybody knows I'm a huge Kodak Black fan. So I saw his set. He killed it. He did a great job. I saw someone. I saw Griselda. I saw their set. And somebody else I saw. I'm not sure who.
So I saw Big Lotto throw it down.
Did you? How did she do? She looked great. I saw her picture on Instagram. I loved her. It was kind of like what's the character from X-Men, the blue girl?
Halle Berry.
No,
that played Storm.
No, the
Brett Ratner. Michael Bay.
just throwing names out.
Mike Williams.
I forgot the
Little
character's
X.
name, man. The blue, the lady that turns all
Kelly
blue.
Rowland.
No, man. Yeah, what's her name?
The blue chick.
Mystique. She
Well, I
kind
don't
of looked like a sexy Mystique. She had
Well,
on,
I don't
like,
know if
this
she
blue.
identifies as blue. What's her full name? Well, I don't even want to say her. What does this human identify as?
That's Jennifer Lawrence. Well,
I love
Rebecca
Jennifer Lawrence.
Romaine played her as well, but Jennifer Lawrence I think is the current Mystique. But yeah, I saw Lotto had on
This
something
is the
like
worst Hollywood segment.
no, but
that's
I'm just
ever
saying. I'm
existed.
saying Lotto had on something like this like Mystique's suit. Like it was kind of like that color and that material, but in the sexier way. She was a sexier version of Mystique.
I like Big Lotto. But I don't know. Rolling Loud, I say it every year. Not for me. Amazing festival. I just like to watch it from another state.
Yeah, I don't know how all of this, how this goes with the CDC and how they feel about all of this. There's a lot of people there, tons of people there,
Yeah.
and
It was Rolling Delta in there for sure.
we can probably expect a lockdown in. No, we can't. They're never shutting down Florida.
It's never shut down to begin
Yeah,
with.
it's never
What the fuck you
happening.
think
Everyone will be fine in Florida. Like they're not shutting nothing down.
Though I do think they should have done, and again, I'm playing Monday morning quarterback here. They maybe should have done the Queens one before the Miami one, because I think they're going to shut shit down, and the Queens one might.
Can you click on that
tough.
picture of Des Dior test positive for COVID-19 after Rolling Loud show?
Who is Des Dior?
I believe that's Future's artist and girlfriend at the moment. I believe, isn't it?
Oh, I love. So good for them.
I could be lying. I don't know.
Does she wear a lot of Dior?
I would assume so.
Okay.
They all of the women seem to be wearing a lot of Dior.
So you think that's like how she landed on like the name? She was like, "Yo, my name is Des, but like I wear Dior."
Yes, Des Dior is 23-year-old Savannah, Georgia native and rapper who has been linked romantically to Future. Yes.
And we want to know if she
hopefully
caught COVID.
feels
That's what we're
better,
doing here.
No, well, they said she tested positive after Rolling Loud, so hopefully she's feeling okay and get well soon.
Rolling Loud is just, it's too much. Just play the music. Like, do we need the artist there? Stop rapping over the records.
I mean, it was good to see artists on stage in front of a crowd again. It was good to see that. I will say, Bobby Shmurda, I saw some of his set. It was good to see him on stage and the fans receive him the way they did. But I'm not ready for that type of crowd yet.
I was never ready for that crowd when there was no mass
Pre-COVID?
pandemic or when I was of age. That's a different type of crowd.
Yeah, I'm cool. And I was never big on festivals. I think I said that before. I was never really like moving from this side to that side and having to jump in a little, was it the golf cart thing to go to this side? And it's just too much fucking
Look at your privilege.
No, it's just...
You think everyone at the festival goes from stage to stage on a golf cart?
No,
No, the rest of us run in mud.
No, I'm not
around
saying...
a bunch of
around
a bunch of 12-year-old white kids screaming the N-word.
No, I'm not saying that like, I'm just saying like people who have to do that, not me. I'm just saying like seeing people having to do that shit, everybody's like always in a rush.
Some people never see those people, Mal.
No, that's true.
The audience does not do that.
I mean, I'm not one of those people. Like, you know what I mean? Kill me for who I am. I don't, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, like, I just hate, it's just too many moving parts and shit, and everybody is fake important. Everybody has an earpiece. It's just like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, turn the music on, let the artist come out, and let everybody have a good time. It's just too much, like, fake important shit going on.
For the rest of us in GA, we're literally stepping over 14.
You are not in GA at no fucking...
Stepping over 14-year-olds.
Nah, that's what I don't like about you. You're not in GA.
Yes, I am.
Get the fuck out of here. No, you're not.
I gotta touch the people.
You would be pissed off if somebody...
I'm the people's champ.
If you go to Rolling Loud and you're in GA, you're having a
I'm
fucking...
not going to Rolling
I
Loud.
saw you when fucking TSA didn't want to pre-check you, buddy. Like, I saw how a fit that you gave at pre-check. If you go to Rolling Loud and somebody hands you a GA bag...
Because I had
you
pre-check.
Yeah, and you have a fucking a VIP pass waiting at Rolling Loud. Fuck out of here,
I will
GA.
never
You hear
live this down.
You won't. You will not. Pre-check,
and you guys have changed the story drastically, which is fine because I change stories all the time. But you have changed the story. I just calmly said, "Hey, I have pre-check.
Yeah.
Don't put me in that peasant ass fucking line, lady."
All right, good. It was a little bit of spice, but you started
spice.
off. You approached it the right way. You was like, "Hey,
You see my ticket?
Yeah, you showed it.
And then she was like, "So?"
Yeah, she didn't give a fuck about that pre-check shit. She said, "No, you go over here." And you was like, "But what's the point of me having pre-check if I'm going with the regulars?"
It's a fact.
I was just like, but the funny shit
Damn,
was...
I bought the VIP bag.
Here's the funniest
I'm not
shit.
taking my laptop out my fucking bag.
The funniest shit about all of that was we all literally got through the TSA at the same time. It was like,
And you didn't have fucking pre-check.
that's why I was like, yo, that clear shit, all of that shit is bogus. Unless you at certain airports, like...
No, clear is real because you got to put your face. They literally have to take your soul. Pre-check, you could just like cover part of your ticket and you
See,
good.
I tried to do the clear shit. I tried. I think we were in... I want to say Houston, maybe.
But you've changed your social security number so many times.
No. I did not. I did not change my fucking social security number. What happened was, I don't know if the machine or whatever it was, like they scan your eyes and you take your passport and you do all of that, and it just wouldn't accept my passport. Like we kept scanning it. The dude that worked for Clear he was like, "This is crazy," and that was just a sign saying, "Don't do this shit."
Well, Mo, I went to the post office for my passport. Where did you go for yours?
Well, I had to go.
That's why, because you said, "Oh well," cuz that's why I didn't go through.
No. I had to renew. When you renew it, you don't have to go to the office. Like
you have
don't
to send it back.
Yeah, so
But you have to go back to the post office.
I went to the post office. I had to send it in through the post office. But originally, I think I went to somewhere Rockefeller Center downtown.
Okay, that's where I got my license plates.
I believe it's a passport agency or something. I don't know if it's still there. But that was years ago. I've had my passport since I was like fucking 13, maybe 14.
Okay. So we're gonna avoid everything that happened at Rolling Loud that matters.
No, I mean we could talk about it, man. It's some things were said that seem to shake people up a little bit.
So let's talk about your mans.
Listen, I'm a huge fan of the baby. I was early on saying I thought he was a star early before he signed with Interscope and all of this.
Skip it.
Yeah, but
What's up?
We gotta choose our words carefully, man. You gotta choose your words carefully. You can't, especially when you're a superstar like that. You know what I mean? And the baby says some things that you just shouldn't say. You know what I mean? Like it's certain things like that you just can't say because one, it's not true. It's wrong. It's hurtful to others. It's hurtful to the people that you're talking about, and it's not even, it's like, why? It's unnecessary. That wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary for the show. It wasn't necessary. Like the fans didn't, it was just like, it just was unnecessary. It didn't add to the show. If anything, I think it hurt him. It hurt,
Clearly.
fans that love him and that support him. I think were, they took some offense to some of the things he said. And then he went on IG Live the next day, and I'm listening, and I'm like, bro, you might be making it worse. Like, I don't even know.
Might
if this
be making it worse?
I'm like, yo, what is this?
Was that thing at the end of his video true that I saw on Twitter? Don't fight hate with hate.
I hope not.
Did he post that?
It might have been at the end of the video. I don't want to say if it's not true. I don't want to talk about it. But listen, man, sometimes you just got to shut up and apologize.
Yeah,
listen, some things I understand. We need to start a dialogue. We need to talk about things. Some things you could just be like, yo, I misspoke.
I was wrong. Fam. I shouldn't have said that. I was out of line.
Everybody be having A's.
I apologize. Yeah,
like my bad.
It looks like that's true. Don't fight hate with hate. Yes.
But there was even a sicker line under the don't fight hate with hate, which is weird because you're kind of admitting that what you said was hate and you don't want people to fight your hate with hate.
Yeah.
Who was it? Jesus? Who said, forget about the baby. What about the publicist? That shit had me fucking rolling.
Yeah, I know. And I know the publicist is probably like,
oh, here we go. I'm sorry, boy. Don't fight hate with hate. My apologies for being the same way you want the freedom to be you. Like, just...
My apologies for being me the same way you want the freedom to be you.
So, all right. I know you just want...
It's like
I know you just want equal rights for like your sexuality and you want to be treated equally. That should be the same as me saying, yo, that gay shit with the AIDS.
Yeah, it's just...
Fam, this was nuts.
Yeah, like I said...
we just got to call it. This was fucking nuts. And
it was inappropriate for sure.
I'm not part of that community. I support that community, all those things. But my straight white male brain immediately went to the first thing he said, and I could not stop laughing.
What did he say?
He said, make some noise if you didn't suck your homeboy's dick in the parking lot. How does that sentence even enter your brain?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's just...
And then, like, was he expecting, like, you and me was chilling front row, like, yo, let's make some noise.
Yeah, we didn't suck each other off.
Finally, I'm being seen.
Yeah, I'm like,
finally, someone's speaking for me.
Yeah, I just didn't understand where he was trying to take us with that. Like, it was just like...
And what does he think is happening in the parking lot of festivals? I go to festivals all the time.
No, listen, now to be
I
fair...
park. I've even hit my mates, like, yo, I got a +1.
Yeah.
Like, to go to this festival you want to roll with. But... Like,
over here,
we're gonna have to park, and like, you know what happens when we park? Like, you gotta suck me off.
It gets crazy in the parking lot. Yeah, I don't know, man. The baby, he just had a moment. I think he was he just too lit, and that's what happens, man. You say things and you can't unsay it. People can't unhear it, and it's just best to just apologize and say, listen, man, I was wrong. I said some shit. I was tripping, and I apologize.
Did you watch the live apology?
On IG Live, I didn't see when he was actually on it, but they recorded it, and then I saw it, and I listened to some of it, and it was just like, I know the publicist was like, yo, fam, this is not what we spoke about. Like, at all, this is not what we spoke about.
At that point, I was like, all right, he's leaning into it. Like, he has to be like, he's just accepted this role, and he's going to go further into it.
Right.
But meanwhile, I'm still thinking from my straight white male brain, who is not a victim, and I feel terrible about the homophobia, and it needs to be addressed, but I'm just focusing on what's in my straight white male brain. I'm like, damn, look how far we've came from Fat Man Scoop.
Right, exactly.
I used to make noise if I had $5 in my pocket.
Yeah.
Now you look at what I gotta do to make noise now. I gotta not suck my man's dick in the parking lot.
Nah, everybody else be quiet if you did that. That's what he was saying. Like, if you didn't do that, make some noise. So it's like, listen, man, I understand he was trying to get on his MC shit and get the crowd involved.
MC shit.
I mean, that's the baby's MC shit.
Like, you think about what like KRS did. It's like the same shit.
It's not the same shit. It's definitely not the same shit. Yeah, the baby, you missed that one, man. You definitely missed the mark on that one, and that was wrong. And apologize to the people and to the fans, man, and and then move on, man.
And then, what is the Lil Nas X issue?
Well, he
for
said
Christians. That's where the only thing I'll see.
No, I think from certain things I saw online, I think he was saying he said some things about he would get naked for charity or some shit, something along those lines. I don't want to ruin it.
Well, what's the charity?
I have no idea. But the point was, people were saying, well, if he can express that and he can be his self and, you know, he can be gay and openly and proud, then why can't a heterosexual man be proud of who he is? Like, I think that's kind of sort of where they're trying to go with this. And again, man, listen, be who you are. Love who you love. You know what I mean? Like
Ray J tried to tell us.
Yeah, like it's all of this shit is just like, listen, man, be who you are, love who you love, be happy and live your life.
Well, I just don't think what the baby said on stage has any connection or correlates with Lil Nas X being gay.
No,
So
I don't think
what is this comparison?
That's what I'm saying. I just think it's more so like, you know, people saying, hey, if you can be gay and proud, you can be heterosexual, you can be straight and proud.
I agree. You can be heterosexual and proud and gay and proud, but suggesting
don't offend
that
nobody.
That's
Yeah,
also suggesting
can't offend other
HIV
people.
may be, and again, suggesting. Baby said he did not mean this and did not want to offend anyone or whatever the fuck he said.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that HIV is, or alluding to that HIV is a gay disease, is not the same as me saying, "Hey, I'm proud to be a straight guy."
It's not the same. No. And that's false and that's wrong for the baby to put that out there, because HIV/AIDS is not a gay disease.
But you're just never gonna out internet Lil Nas X. He's the best at the internet that I've ever seen, and that's saying something.
He's one of the best for sure.
The internet's been around for a while.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He successfully. I'm sure you haven't watched his Industry Baby video.
No,
it's a pretty good piece of cinema. It's
okay.
not bad.
Okay. Is this something I should you recommend? Like, should I check it out?
I mean, in the comfort of your own home, I wouldn't like do it like, you know, with maybe some of your friends uptown.
By myself,
like,
I need
like
to
you
watch
shouldn't
this video?
like if you're controlling the YouTube on the screen and like you're at a kickback.
You shouldn't.
I wouldn't say
like,
for you, just with maybe some of the people around you.
Yeah, it just
may not
shouldn't
be as progressive.
Right, gotcha. Okay,
may
okay.
put you in an odd spot.
But if I'm just looking at it for the artistic and to just have conversation about it, I should do it while I'm alone.
So he's in a prison where everyone besides Jack Harlow seems to be homosexual.
Okay.
Which, I mean, honestly, if you are gay, being in prison with everyone that's gay, that'd be probably pretty lit, no?
I don't know, Rory.
Okay.
Still jail.
Like,
I don't know. What do you want from me?
See, I have to not be a hypocrite, because when Chris and Neefy went to the all-girls school in that video, I thought I was like, wow, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Like, imagine if you were the only guy at the all-girls school.
Yeah.
So I figured this was his ode to the young guns.
I don't think this was little. Okay, so this is the video you're telling me about.
So yes, there's a shower scene. Clearly, it's censored. So once this came out, this has 46 million views. He then went on his Twitter and said, "I'm going to release the uncensored version," and then he posted the link as a separate video. And it started the video out, and then it went to where the shower scene was. And you know when a YouTube video is like buffering and has that circle?
Okay.
It did that for the remainder of the song. So what he did was create a whole nother 46 million streams for him off saying it was going to be an uncensored video. He's better at the internet than anybody.
Okay, he found a way to trick the system. Yeah. Got it. Oh, Jack Harlow's in this video. Okay.
He is. But he slept with one of the COs that was a woman.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it's, all parts of prison.
Listen, these things that actually happen in prison systems.
An ode to Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, I see where you're going, Rory. I see the artistic. I see the...
Like, is he Lil Nas X? Is he Andy Dufresne?
Yeah, I don't know.
Which one is he?
I don't know. I couldn't tell the difference.
And I mean, if there was no prison rape, there was plenty of prison rape in Shawshank Redemption. So what do I want to watch? Industry Baby or Shawshank? Which is less homophobic?
I'd watch Shawshank before I watch this. Shawshank is, come on.
All right, so what if Morgan Freeman narrated the Lil Nas X video?
Then we're talking something. Now it's something totally different. Now we're talking something totally different. Now that's a whole different piece of art. Oh, so this was
that was an abrupt change, but yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna shift gears here.
With that too. That's nasty.
What is this shit, man? Look, this is the beauty of working, side by side with a very sexually in tune with herself woman like Wheezy.
Or you could just say free spirit.
I actually thought he was talking about me at first.
I was not talking about you.
I thought you were like maybe
side by side with
like I was like the sexually enlightened,
with such a redhead, a lovely redhead like yourself, Rory.
We're rare.
What is this?
Don't say the name like that. They ain't pay.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, this is the Bluetooth remote controlled egg vibrator.
Yes, I've used that model before.
Oh, so you're familiar?
I am. Yeah, I have the app.
It says it's quiet, body safe, strong vibes. This is strong vibes, Rory.
So in our lost episode, which will come out eventually,
It's waterproof too, in case you're feeling, shower.
And
want to get into that
for her vagina.
Yeah,
Pussy.
Yes, vaginas get wet.
Yes, they do.
We did briefly talk about this in the lost episode when I was saying that these things can be teammates for you rather than a competition.
Yeah.
Open it? No, we could just leave that.
Yeah, I don't want to
is.
open it. No, I don't want to open it.
Leave it sterile.
No,
it's okay.
Yeah. Please leave it wrapped in plastic.
Put it in me.
No, I know.
You've had a long distance relationship before, I'm sure, or a woman you were talking to that was maybe in a different state.
Wait, I can control that from a different state?
So what it is?
Don't tell me that.
You have this app. Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
You were shitting on me.
Don't tell me that.
when we took a break.
No. That's
you were saying I was weird.
A different state is insane.
On the other side of the world.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And on top of that, you can I was telling you in the lost episode, you could sit there on your early Kanye MPC shit and make a beat. You can control how it vibrates.
Oh, I can make the clip go crazy from a whole different state?
100%. 100%.
See, now being able to control it from a different...
You could do the grind and beat on her vagina from this app and she will feel it in London.
That's insane. Now that's a game changer.
Yeah.
They're trying to get rid of us, Rory.
No,
you don't see what they're trying to do with us?
No. It's a teammate, man. It's a teammate.
You need someone else to control it. So
I don't know that nigga. That ain't my teammate. I just met that dude.
Can I tell
free
you
agencies. You gotta play with who you gotta play with.
I've lied when somebody thought they were using it. This dude bought me one back then. It was years ago. They were really expensive, $250. And he was like, "Yo, put it in your pussy right now." But I was at work and I really couldn't use it.
So you lied and told him you was putting it in your pussy.
I mean, I was just like, "Oh my God, it feels so good. And I'm so wet." And the shit was just on the table.
How awkward is that to try to have phone sex or text sex when you're not really doing that?
I mean, it depends. Long distance shit, I'll give you a whole show. Because you ain't about to be fucking another bitch because I ain't deliver. So I'll do some I'll have some pics ready in the tuck and shit like that.
I mean, I guess I've definitely in FaceTime sex or sexting or something like that, definitely nutted before she did. And then it was just awkward of my responses.
Oh, I thought you meant
because I wasn't into it anymore.
All Rory kept saying, "You are so sexy."
Yo, oh my God.
God, you look so good.
Wow. I can hear the wetness.
It's wet like that? Oh my, like that? Nah, it's not wet like that. He done nutted on himself already. It's
I'm
like
cleaned
that.
up. My drawers is on.
You eating a bowl of cereal?
I got Basie under my arm.
Oh man, that's hilarious. FaceTime said, now that's a game changer though. See, now you said being able to work in a different state.
Yeah,
that's something totally different.
No, it's not. I mean, of course you can use it with your partner, but no, it's made for long distance. The part of the app is called long distance.
That's crazy.
And you can literally control the shit. The shit looks like a sound wave.
Wow.
You can make your own beats.
It's a little weird, but it's dope. I mean, especially if you in FaceTime sex, you live in a different city, different state, different country. It's, okay.
But speaking of the lie, chicks be lying too when they're acting like they turned on. I've definitely done some fake my pussy wet shit.
Come on,
of course.
Look at me. You don't think a chick has lied to me before?
Of course, yeah.
I'm okay. Yeah. I'm used to it.
I know that shit ain't wet like that for me. Cut it out.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not that full of myself. I mean, she just wants me to get my shit off. She's
being kind.
Yeah, she's
a good person. I can appreciate that. All right,
she's
it's a kind soul. She was raised right.
She's helping me come all over myself. What do you want me to do? I love her.
If a nigga asks me to show them how wet I am and there's nothing, I'm just just quick spit.
Oh my God, Lil Weezy! Oh, you are a devil.
And by the way, that noise would throw me the fuck
off. I'll hang up. I'll be yo, it's lagging. I can't even see you.
It's lagging.
It's all distorted. I'm hanging up. It's
pixelated.
Your
noises are pixelated.
Yeah, your face is pixelated. I'm hanging up.
But you like that sound on your dick.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but not. I don't even know over the phone if I'm. Yeah, I'd probably laugh. I'm a little I'll go with some shit. I'm guess I would be considered in the over the line freak category, but I'm also immature, so I laugh at shit. If a girl made that noise on the phone, I would laugh. I wouldn't be like, oh wow.
What's considered nasty these days though? Because I feel like some shit is just so normal now where it's not even nasty anymore. Eating a girl's ass is not considered nasty anymore.
I think snowballing is pretty nasty.
Sucking your man's dick in the parking lot apparently is way over the line.
That's where it stops. Whoa, what are we doing?
You are a freak.
You are a freak, man. But
I don't know what's nasty these days.
Yeah, Weezy just said something about snowballing, and she told me what that was years ago, and I just couldn't.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. That's not for me.
Fam, yeah.
Not for me.
No, I agree. I think it's nasty. Not that nasty.
That's
is bad.
nasty. Like, that's nasty.
But look at the man's plight. Like, women can have this vibrator that we can control from an app, and like they could get off.
What do we get?
Like, what? Yeah, what's our thing?
You can get a sleeve. Why did you look at me like the guru?
Because you are the sex guru. You know all about this shit.
There's sleeves that do the same thing. A sleeve is the male sex toy. Like
I see. I would laugh at that too. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not putting that.
I'm not fucking a
I
sleeve.
think that dudes that have the the pussies with just no legs. It's just the torso. It's like
Some
it's just
serial
like,
killer shit.
I think that's weird as fuck.
OD.
Like any dude that's humping that, you where's the body? You hit the body somewhere.
absolutely.
You killed someone before.
Is this rubber or is this an actual
what
body
is
part?
I was like, yo, that's just creepy. I don't know what the fuck that is.
You know what my favorite thing in pornos is? It's becoming like kind of a theme where a guy will be fucking that and then the girl will like pretend to run under the sheets and open her legs and then he'll start fucking it again, think he's fucking the rubber thing. And then
really
she'll
the girl?
open the fucking
Oh,
it's like,
it's me.
fam.
It's really real pussy.
It's a human being. Like you ain't know it's a human being.
Like we ran out of material in porn.
And is that male rape?
See, I don't. I just thought it was a pocket
Never mind,
pussy.
my bad.
I thought it was pocket pussy, and then now it's a real pussy. Like
Maybe I described it wrong.
Yeah, but that sleeve shit. Nah, I'm cool.
You never would use a sleeve?
No, I wouldn't.
I'm not with the contraptions and the funnies. Don't give me no funnies when it comes to masturbating.
Now they do have like clone a pussy. Have you heard of clone a willy? Where you like put your dick in the tube and you can make a mold of it.
Yeah, some girl showed me that a few months ago. I was like, what is this?
So they have the
So you
clone a
can make
pussy version. What if it was your girl's pussy, like, and she gave it to you like a gift?
I don't know if I ever want to see my dick not attached to my body. It might put things in perspective, and I might get insecure.
If I'm not with my girl and I don't want her clone pussy in my luggage, like I'm gonna go get some new pussy.
You gotta dust it off.
Go clone some other pussy.
I'm gonna go to CVS and find a girl.
I'm not bringing her cloned pussy in my luggage. Are you kidding me?
And again, like when you
Couldn't wait to get away from her.
when you want to beat off, you have to be in that mood, and you get in that weird trance, and then when you nut, you feel weird, which is a typical man thing. I'm not saying anything that no one doesn't know. This isn't some profound take that I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just an easy cleanup once I get into that. This was weird thing. Mm-hmm. Kleenexes, lotion, whatever. Do you then have to clean that rubber vagina with a clear mind?
Yeah, you should.
I would probably commit suicide at that point. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Who have I become?
Yeah, it's like I'm not this lonely. I cannot be this lonely person.
Like, what the fuck?
That's why I think. All right, so
you have to clean it horny to feel better about it. Like, I'm gonna fuck this when I'm done cleaning it. This piece of rubber doesn't know what's coming.
Oh my god! Do you think your girl would be? Do you think your girl would be more like? All right, do you think your girl would, if she had to pick, she would say, "Yo, A, Rory either had sex with your clone pussy, or B, he had sex with a woman that he met last night"?
I think she would be weirded out by fucking her molded pussy.
I think so too.
Get the fuck out of here! You better fuck my pussy while I'm gone.
I think if I had a girl, I think she would be really like, what is wrong? Like, nigga, just go get some new pussy and just never call that bitch again. Like,
yeah.
Like, if my girl thought I was like away on tour on the road and I had like her clone pussy and I was going to town on it, motherfucking
going to town on it. Well, yeah, you have the love remote, and she has.
Man, get the fuck. She like, listen, go in there, find a stripper, bang her brains out, and never call her again.
Yeah.
Like,
Much
she don't want
safer.
me fucking a clone pocket pussy. Like,
yeah, I would just wonder what's going on in your brain. Like, fucking the clone pussy, I think, could lead to murder.
Yeah, it's just
somehow. I think that's like
it's just
the
weird.
Oregon Trail to
yeah,
that.
I guguess call me old fashioned or old school, whatever you want to call me. I'm just not fucking.
I'm not fucking a molded rubber pussy. Call me old fashioned.
Yeah, call me old fashioned. If that's what because clearly that's what these new niggas is doing.
I was raised in a Christian household.
Yeah, like pocket pussies are flying off the shelves in these days. I don't know. Somebody
Can they fit in your pocket?
Well, I don't think they could fit in your pocket, but they could fit in your luggage for sure, in your book bag or carry on.
We love alliteration though.
Does TSA let that through?
Huh?
Does TSA let pocket pussies through the?
I don't know, but I will tell you, in Atlanta, I had a strap on in my bag once, and because of the shape, obviously it flags it. And the TSA agent goes,
obviously because of the shape.
Dick just flags everything.
Yeah, once you see a dick go through the screen, they have to flag it and they have to ask you questions for sure.
I don't know, something phallic, but what was great is after he was searching through it, he said, I just want to say, Weezy, this is hilarious that this is why your bag was flagged. Like the fact that he knew who I was and it was a strap on.
Okay.
It wasn't
That's
fucking
helpful.
toothpaste.
Well,
It
that's
wasn't
dope.
a bottle of water.
Yeah, no, it was a dildo or a strap on. Yeah.
Did they have to? You know how they use those swab things to make sure there's not like gunpowder or the bomb materials on it? Did they swab your strap on?
No, when he looked at it on the screen, he laughed because he knew exactly what it was. Because, sometimes they're not sure. Like maybe it's a knife, and this was definitely a dick.
Maybe it's a knife.
A strap on knife?
Yeah, it's a strap on knife. It's a dildo knife. I get it.
That would be weirder in customs to me, that because they ask you like, are you going for business? Is it vacation? Whatever. And like they go through your bag and it's just mad sex toys. You're like, no, I'm here for.
Well, in Thailand,
business.
they're not allowed.
Business meeting.
Certain countries, sex toys aren't allowed.
Aren't allowed?
Yeah, and
Wow.
as well, like with the battery and the lithium and shit like that, like you can't bring it.
Okay. I'm just telling us from my iPad. No,
Meanwhile,
no
they're asking me if I took my cell phone battery out.
Yeah.
It's not in your luggage.
No,
I took it
everything's
out.
out. I took it out. Different bin, separate bin for my laptop and my dildo.
Man, we're gonna find a cool toy for us that women can
We don't
control.
have
That we're just
them.
not gonna fuck a
Actually, we
sleeve.
do. Can't. Might get canceled if I say what it is.
Lubriderm?
No.
I
It's
definitely
okay.
rubbed my dick on a pillow when I was like learning about my dick
Yeah.
as a kid.
That's how you
That was
learn
probably
about
the
it.
closest thing.
Yeah, that's how you learn about anything. You got to rub on it to learn about it.
That's true.
Learn how it works.
Yeah.
Learn the mechanisms, what you like versus what you don't like. Yeah, but I think my girl, she would be weirded out if I was in my room, a hotel room, and I had a pocket pussy. It's just like, what are you doing?
Well, maybe that's what you mean by what is nasty anymore. That's pretty nasty.
A pocket pussy?
I think
That's weird. I don't know
It's
if it's
disturbing.
nasty.
I don't know
Yeah,
if it's
disturbing.
nasty.
It's
why
weird.
is it so weird though? What's the like stigma around men with sex toys?
Because if you're gonna do that, just jerk off, bro. Get this. What is this shit? What
I'm
is this?
thinking about-
I'm thinking about
thinking
fucking remote in
is
his
this
phone.
For her.
For her. That's not for. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're into.
We're hypothetically speaking.
I don't know where you putting this thing.
Listen, I've had a woman use a vibrator on her clit while I was fucking her, and the secondary vibrations felt all right.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, a girl definitely had to vibrate on her shit, and I felt it while I was penetrating.
Have you ever tried like a cock ring?
No,
I have.
never tried that.
You have? Did you like it?
It was weird.
Those vibrators.
It felt like too much bass on my dick. Like, when you're at the club, it's like way too much bass. Like if you're sitting up at the,
Yo, what's wrong with you, man?
like when you're at a club and like you're leaning up against the wall and it's just mad vibrate. It's like, what, turn the bass down on this
I get
spot.
it. Yes, I understand.
That,
what
it
you mean.
felt like that on the base of my dick.
Okay, got you.
Which is a lot going on. But yeah, as soon as men get our own sex toys, we're gonna take over the world.
No, we have them, but they just not. They haven't figured out the correct sex toy for men.
What happens when men learn about their angles? What is Instagram gonna do when we figure out what our heel up photo is?
What it does for us,
Yeah.
what it does for our likes.
Yeah,
I think
because all we have,
we'll
like,
start to get some respect out here finally.
yeah, because I feel like men's heel up is just like our hands like this.
Yeah,
No, it's the one arm like this. Look down.
Oh, that's the only other one I have.
That's
this
nasty.
This is what I got. I got
one
this.
arm up on the elbow. That's
Yeah.
nasty. I hate that pose. And we really don't know what to do with our hands. Like I've noticed that. Like men don't know what to do with their hands.
I've
in
never
pictures.
put my arm around my friends unless it's a photo, because we
Yeah.
just literally have no idea what to do.
Yeah, you don't know what to do with your hands. You don't want to put them in your pocket. You don't want to hold them. You don't want to seem too like you're trying to be too tough in the photo.
Yeah.
Are we laughing? Are we smiling? Like you never know. Like I hate when you get the picture back and everyone's smiling except you. It's like, oh, I didn't know. I thought men just
Yeah.
we ice grill every picture we take. Like, I didn't know everybody was showing their fucking teeth.
Yeah, I just thought we were capturing us dying inside.
Yeah.
But one day we'll get our angles.
Yo, did you I don't know how it is in Irish households. Did your mom ever cut your hair growing up?
Yes, she did, and it was terrible.
Tell me about it.
Luckily, it wasn't. I had I guess you would call wavy-esque hair, not waves the way you guys have waves, but like it wasn't straight.
You had red curls. I could see it.
It was a little curly, yeah, it curled a bit. So while the other Irish kids were getting like bowl cuts, I don't know if you remember that era in the
Oh,
90s when the
God.
white kids had the bowl cuts.
Yes.
yeah.
I was scared of them.
Oh, terrifying.
Yeah.
yeah.
You see a white kid with a bowl cut, run.
Leonardo DiCaprio was leading. Growing
He was
Pains
leading
was
the
at the
charge.
top of the. Growing Pains was killing.
Yeah.
Thank God my hair couldn't do that, even though I remember being mad that like, damn, I wish I could get the bowl cut. Retrospect, thank you God. But no, my mom would cut it and it just wouldn't work. Or the worst was I would wake up with like bedhead and my mom would literally just like pour water on my head to like get rid of it before I got to the bus. And in the wintertime, I would just walk outside with like
frozen head. Yeah. My mom cut my hair one time. We had a school trip, and it was my fault because I didn't go to the barbershop the day before. And so she was like, well, you're not going on the school trip with your hair like that. Like, so my mom, she's a beautician. She does hair. She, you know what I mean? She went to school for it and everything. So she had like a whole little station set up in the house. So I sat in her chair. I'm thinking my mom, she does hair. There's women that come here all the time, get their hair done.
Men should be the easiest.
She works in the salon. My hair, this is nothing. This is a breeze. Yeah. My mom fucked my head up. Bro, she took those clippers and literally, it was one clipper. It was the clipper you use to line your hair. She gave me a full haircut. She gave me a full haircut with the liner. Like, I'm talking about.
So he bald?
No, so she tried to give me a fade. Right, so she gave me she put the line around the whole cut, and then like balded everything from the line down.
So skin faded you.
Skin faded me, and it was like all of this shit was like she couldn't do nothing because all she had was the liner. So I just didn't. From here down was clean.
Okay,
and everywhere else just looked. It was crazy. I cried. I didn't want to go on a school trip. She made me go. I had to keep my hat on the whole time.
This is so ironic that. You brought this up. I was just in LA talking to somebody about the time my barber wasn't available. My mom took me to Supercuts and what they did to my head. They literally like box cut it. Like it was just a straight. I'll show you the picture right now. It was literally a box like this. And imagine going to junior high school with mean teenagers with a box on your head. Dog, there was about 10,000 box entendres. Somebody said my forehead was moving.
You gotta love the honesty.
Dog, when I say like, in the beginning, I thought it was like kind of funny. And then I like was considering going to the office, be like, yo, mom, can you just like pick me? I don't think the school thing is for me anymore.
Right.
Teenagers are so fucking mean. And like, I was just hoping that by lunch, like maybe something else would happen where attention would go somewhere else for jokes. It was the entire day of what Supercuts did to my head.
Yeah.
And Mo, I'm going to show you the picture right now. That's what they did to my head.
But see, I feel like on me it would look worse.
Fam, that looks insane.
Show that camera right here.
It does, but it's not... It looks bad.
Dog,
looks bad.
Killed me.
But imagine
Mind
me
you,
now
this
with
photo,
that.
This photo, how bad this was of like how much. It wasn't even bullying or roasting at that point. They were like ruining my brain. This photo is in Florida, right? On the weekend. This happened on like a Thursday or Friday. I went to go see my father immediately.
Oh, you had to go
I had to
see
get the
Pops?
fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah. But see, it's the thing with us, like growing up as black kids. If you got a fucked up haircut, I'm talking about like your life was almost ruined.
I'm sorry. Do you think the black kids were nice to me that day?
No, I'm sure they couldn't wait. I'm sure they couldn't wait to kill you about that haircut. But it still didn't look as bad as it would look
terrible.
on me. I know it's bad. I see you talking about the box. I see it. But on me, it would look 100 times worse. 100 times worse.
But
Because of our hair, our complexion, it's just
my hair was even redder at that time. You've been in a public school hallway before?
Absolutely.
Lighting is a little radiant, it's a little weird.
Right.
Imagine a bright redhead walking down the middle with a box cut. Don't talk to me.
You're already a redhead,
everyone
so
is
you're right.
stopping what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're forgetting the combination codes of their locks. Everyone is going to make a box joke for the next 2 days.
Well, that's good to know that we share the same type of trauma growing up when our mothers had to cut our hair.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was something that I thought that was something that only black kids went through. But I thought about it, and I've seen a lot of videos online where they punish kids now. They acting them in school. The mothers shave their heads and all of that.
The old person cut is my favorite.
Oh, with just the roof missing?
Yeah.
I love that. That's fucked up though. It's fucked up to send a kid to school like that.
But are kids mean anymore?
Well, might be worse now.
I feel like they're mean on the internet.
But that's why it's worse.
I don't know. Are they mean in real life?
Absolutely, but it's worse because now kids that don't even know you laugh at you.
I feel like kids are woke now. and would be like, "Oh, that's male pattern baldness. We should be aware of male pattern baldness. Like it's a thing.
Nah, but
he can't control it."
No,
like,
it's worse. It's worse because kids now.
Meanwhile,
like, you don't even
I
know
would
them.
call
They
him
laugh
Uncle
at you.
Phil, but now we have to be like, "Hey."
Nah, it's worse. Trust me.
Okay.
That's why kids are so violent these days because they're embarrassed essentially in front of the world. Like if I recorded it in my school, I'm recording you
That's
laughing.
true. Okay, you're right.
I posted on my social media. It's people following me from all over the country. Like everybody sees it now.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't bullying what was happening to me by any means. It was just, all right, you're today's joke.
Yeah, that's it.
Like,
and that's
you're
what I said.
today's joke.
It wasn't considered bullying. Like I said, the way we learned how to dress, our friends had to laugh at us and crack jokes on us. Were my friends bullying me? No, that's not bullying. That's part of growing up in the hood.
But what sucked was I couldn't take the outfit off. Like I had to wait for my hair to grow back.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I had to wait for it to grow back. You can't wear your hat in school.
No.
So that Monday I had to go to school. My head still fucked. It was just bad. I don't know what my mom was thinking. That was terrible. Terrible time in my life.
Would you let her do that now?
Absolutely not. Not a chance.
Not for content?
Not a chance.
I'm learning now everything is for content.
Not me getting a fucked up haircut. No. Because at my age, you only got 2 more fuck ups left. I have a full hairline, so it's cool, but I don't want to play around with it. I just want to let it do what it's doing because you don't know how many fuck ups you got left in the tank. And maybe one, and then you'll never get your hairline back. So no.
Yeah, I feel like I went to one Dominican barber and it set my hairline back a half an inch. That's never.
Oh, because they use the straight razor.
Oh, and
yeah.
But like.
Yeah,
they want to make sure it's sharp, so like
yeah.
any indiscrepancies, let's just bring it back an inch so then I can make it sharper.
Wherever it's bald at, we're going to start right there. Wherever it's lightest at, let's start right there. They don't know to save the little bit of hairs. No, they start right where it's thinning at and cut all the way across.
Yeah, it's never grown back.
Yeah,
like I think he skipped at least 5 years of balding for me just off that one haircut.
Have you ever been in the barbershop and a dude that like everybody in the neighborhood was scared of walked in and like took your turn and you was next?
No, listen, I'm a sucker, but I'm not pussy. I'll do that. It's my turn. No, I'm next.
I would love to see that. Like, I want to go with you to actually, that's what we should do. I want to go with you to your barbershop.
Go to my barbershop.
Yeah.
I've been going there when I moved to Jersey City in 2008. I've been going there 2008.
Okay. Jersey
No,
City?
that's my barbershop. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do that one day. I got to go with you to your barbershop and see how your
My
your
barbershop
etiquette is.
But mine is kind of wild.
You give dap to all the barbers? They know you?
Of course.
Okay.
Every one of them.
All right.
Yeah,
I gotta see how you maneuver in your
the barber
barbershop.
the chair next to my barber who owns the shop, started cutting hair when he was in junior high or freshman year of high school. Fuck is a grown man now. Like I watched this kid grow up.
Do you support the local businessmen that come in selling bacon and deodorant in the barbershop?
I bought some cologne before. I bought DVDs when DVDs were a thing back then.
Oh,
yeah,
so you
I
support?
support.
You support?
No, that's like my barbershop for real.
Okay, you support.
Yeah,
because
I know
that's what the
everybody.
barbershop is. The barbershop is the center of the community. You can get everything you need there. You can get therapy. You can get bacon. You can get sneakers, and you can put in orders for stuff. Like you can tell the guy, "Listen, I don't want none of this, but get me some of these socks. Give me some of those. Those deodorant. I don't use this deodorant. I'm not an Old Spice guy. Give me some Dove." And they, sure they come back next week with everything you ask for.
No, my barber, like he'll buy the fights. Like I'll go over there because it's walking distance from where I live. I'll go watch the fights over there. Like that's really my barbershop.
So that's your shop. That's your shop.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. All right.
No, I'm not one of those. I don't skip around.
Right.
Type shit.
Okay.
And that's why it's very difficult to date the girl that does hair, especially in your inner circles.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are loyal to our barber. Women are really loyal to their hair girl. So if you start dating the girl that does hair and she starts talking about she's talking to you, you'll never talk to another woman for the rest of your life.
I don't know if women are loyal to the women that does their hair because every time I open IG, I'm always seeing a girl like, anybody have any hairstylists in Atlanta? Anybody have anybody in LA?
This is the new traveling girl.
Yeah, it's like y'all don't have the one girl you go to before you going away, get your hair done, and
She
your
booked
hair's
up.
done now.
Listen, I dated the girl that did hair in Brooklyn. Every girl's hair in Brooklyn, and then that turned into every girl's hair in Queens too. And
You got to be careful dating that girl.
I was
Dating
naive.
the hairstylist?
I was very
you gotta be-
naive.
you gotta
I
be
didn't
careful.
know.
You have to
She
be careful.
told everyone on fucking earth that we talked, and now
Yeah.
it's every. I can't. Like, come on, that's my
No
hair
action.
girl. Like, I can't even.
No action.
Like I might as well try to fuck
No
her
action.
blood sister, and she would have let me. Be like, no, can't do that.
It's no action.
My hair's like I can't do it.
Don't date a hairstylist that's good at what she does and that all the cute girls go to. Because that's
bad.
it. You're not fucking anybody else.
No,
Yeah, no, don't do it. I wouldn't
no,
recommend
they would
that.
let you fuck their mother before their hairstylist. I'm serious. It's terrible.
Oh my God.
How did you feel about Kanye's freshman dorm?
Listen, man. This whole Kanye thing. I mean, I get it. You know, he's mastered the art of, you know, mystique and mysteriousness, if you want to call it that,
Mystique.
and awkwardness and doing
He's
things
in an arena.
unorthodox. And yeah, but it's just like, you know, was that really him walking around in the red?
Who knows?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it, but it's just like, bro, I'm give me the music, man. I'm not with the antics and the smoke and the mirrors and just give me the music. I'm just here for the music and that's it. I'm not here for, you know, everything else around the music. I'm just here for the music. I'm a fan of the music.
You think he's good at making his bed?
That picture I saw was disturbing. That picture looked like a hostage room.
It did.
It looked like somebody that didn't want to be there. It was very well kept. Everything was OCD like. Bed was made. The shoes were aligned properly. He covered the last 2 digits on the clock. He didn't know. Want to know if it was 220, even though you could see straight. It was 223. You see straight through it. I didn't know what that was about. But yeah, I don't believe for 1 second that Kanye is sleeping in that stadium. I don't believe that. I think it adds to the allure of the album. It
does.
He stayed in the stadium until he was done. Kanye is not sleeping in that stadium.
My favorite thing. I just love Kanye fans. Mind you, I am a Kanye fan. But like
I'm a
Kanye
fan as well.
fans,
Yeah.
when they had posted the logo, you know how they put like in front of locker rooms, you know, the little tag of what it is, the room to go into, and it was like Donda's studio, and it was like, oh my God, he got the tag at the arena. I'm like, dog, every away team.
Yeah,
they have a room that prints these.
Like it's certain Kanye fans that no matter
I
what
love
he
Kanye
does,
fans.
it's like it's the greatest thing ever.
Which is cool, man.
And like my homeboy was like, "Yo, nah, that's fire." Him staying at the stadium. I was like, "What's fire about that?" Yo, it's different. I'm like, cut it out, fam. Like he's not sleeping in that fucking stadium. Like everybody after that event was escorted out of that stadium and asked to leave. Like Kanye is not sleeping there. I don't believe that for 1 second.
I just think it's nice that he makes his bed before he goes to the studio.
I do too. I mean, I was that picture. I laughed, but it was like I get it. I understand what he's doing. You got to create this allure around it. You got to create this, you know, people talking about it. He knows what he's doing when he puts these certain pictures out and they hit the net. He knows people are waiting to just, you know, eat up whatever he gives them. And I get it, but just give me the music. I'm just here for the music.
Why do you think it's not true?
Because here's what I think. I think
because he's a weirdo.
I think that picture was taken the day of the event. I think that was the day of the event. That was probably his dressing room for the event. He was relaxing, and I think they just put it out days after the event was over. But do I think that he's currently still sleeping there? Absolutely not. I don't believe that shit. Not for 1 second.
I mean, when you have Justin LeBoy running your digital marketing, anything is possible.
Yeah, I didn't, and that was weird too. You know,
I'm saving my rant is in the lost episode.
Yeah, but that
I sounded like the biggest hater on earth. I listened back to it,
but I understood what
and
you was.
I stand by every word I said.
Absolutely,
I just know I'm going to sound like a hater.
Yeah, but it's real though. It's real because again, with what he's doing with his platform, great. You know what I mean? Like he's doing his thing. You know, he has a show. Salute to him. I salute any black.
I wasn't hating on Justin LeBoy at all. I was hating on the climate of.
I just didn't understand how it related to him
that
now.
Type of IG platform announcing a Kanye West
album.
album.
That's what just was a little weird to me. It was just like, okay, he's announcing the Kanye release now. Like it, you know, I just didn't understand that. But shout out to him, you know, and his platform. He's doing well. So that's a great thing. But I just didn't understand him controlling or relaying the Kanye album dropping information to us. I didn't understand the correlation.
I think it's a really cool rollout, and I just people that have a shit ton of money, I just can't give like super credit on creative rollouts. Mm-hmm. Like you being able to afford to rent out a football stadium to finish your album is a cool rollout, but like it's money. It's not really thought. Like
I see what you're saying. I get it. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I do maybe appreciate more of the B and C tier artists that kind of come up with like really creative, that do take money as well. Don't get it twisted, but come up with like some real creative shit. Yeah, it's dope. I think that's fire that Kanye can play demos in an arena and walk around. Like that's cool. I'm not hating on that, but to say that's like, yo, he's such a genius. Like, dog, no, he's just rich.
Yeah, very rich. And you know, the white football field and him wearing all red, walking around. You know, I guess, you know, if you want to look like a.
Now, I'll go back with Cole 2014 Forest Hills, which I bring up all the time. You guys can kill me in my mentions as a creative rollout. That was a creative rollout from someone that has money.
Yeah.
Cole has a lot of money. Not a secret. Being able to buy your childhood home and then make it a museum to walk through and have people listen to the album, like that type of shit. And then that house will now be given to families in North Carolina that need like some time in between to find a spot.
Right.
Super dope to me. Like that's a cool creative thing to me when you have bread.
Right.
That's a cool rollout with money. Like, of course it's fly to go rent a fucking football stadium to play music. I'm never not gonna say that's not fly.
Like, no, I got it. Dope. I understand it.
I'm just not gonna call you a genius for it.
Yeah, it was again, man. I love Kanye. I think he's a genius.
Everyone knows that's one of my favorite artists ever.
But you just can't. It's certain shit you just can't sell me. You just can't get me excited about. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just certain shit where I'm looking at it where everybody's kind of going crazy, and I'm just like, okay. Maybe I'm, I'm the oddball out on this one, but I don't, it didn't move me.
Still gonna listen to the album, still looking forward to it.
Oh, I can't. That's why I said, give me the music. That's what I'm here for. I want the music.
And I'm cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see. We're recording this now Thursday. This will come out Friday. Maybe it's out today. I doubt it, but.
I think, maybe next week.
I'm saying.
What did Justin LeBoy say, the 6th? He said August.
My bad. All right.
Justin said August 6th.
Wait, he said it respectfully though, right?
Respectfully August 6th.
Respectfully the 6th. All right. As long as
respectfully August 6th. So let's wait for August 6th and let's see what happens.
But yeah, I'll save the rest of the stuff I have on my list for next episode. Glendive, Montana, I want to get into. Some other shit. But yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. Well,
watch the Belly interview.
Yeah, we had fun with that. More stuff coming. More stuff that we're working on that I think the people are going to love. We trying some new shit.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. I still don't really know how to end these yet. I'll be quite honest with you.
Oh, because it's a continuation. We're not ending. We're just stepping away for a while.
Here's the topics for next week.
Yeah,
and that's what we get into. Yeah.
Y'all be safe, and we'll be back in a few.
All right.